Big Dog, 97.9. Let's begin.
Start with our first laugh. It's Mike Bobbitt on his wife using way too much toilet paper.
This is the weird thing about getting married. Before I got married to my wife, I lived with my best friend for like 2 years. We had a 2-bathroom apartment. In 2 years, we went through 2 rolls of toilet paper. My wife makes me buy 12 packs from Target weekly. Like, I have no idea what she's doing. I think she's just putting one end of the roll in the bowl and flushing to see how many sheets go down. Like, 10, new record. Or I'm going to kick in the door and catch her doing origami with the little squares or something. On the sink, there's going to be a TP topiary. She's like, look, I made you a giraffe. Looks like crap. I'll get a clean sheet.
How about some knowledge nuggets?
Do it. Wisdom coming your way.
There are only 5 number 1 albums in all of 1984. That is an all-time low.
Same ones all year.
5. Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Okay.
Was the first 15 weeks.
Okay.
It was followed up by the Footloose soundtrack for the next 10.
Puke. All right.
Sports by Huey Lewis and the News. 1 week.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's all it made it. And then it was knocked off by Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA, which lasted only 4 weeks.
Oh. Before
the following final 22 weeks of the year, Prince's Purple Rain, which lasted the longest out of all of them.
Well, frankly, couple of the most iconic albums of all time.
Yeah, well, if you look at all of those albums,
Thriller and Purple Rain are some of the highest sellers.
Yeah. And Sports and Born in the USA were huge.
Great albums too, right? But yeah, that's
those
pretty
are
crazy.
the only 5. Jerry Seinfeld says he's the reason American Express created the famous black card. When he worked for them as a spokesman in the late 1990s, he asked for a special card. They made it. They gave him the first one, and it was black.
Huh. I do remember him being the American Express guy, for sure.
Number 3, Haagen-Dazs was started by a couple in the Bronx.
Yeah?
They made up the name by using nonsense words that sounded foreign. In others, Haagen-Dazs means nothing.
They achieved, because I've always assumed that's German ice cream or something.
They sued another ice cream company called Frusen Gladed.
It's way harder to say.
In 1980 for using foreign-sounding name, but that means frozen delight in Swedish.
Frozen Titans?
Yeah. So Haagen-Dazs lost.
Yeah, wait. I don't know that you, even if it meant nothing also, can you just, they have a foreign-sounding name, we'd like to sue them?
I don't know.
Don't think that works.
Number 4, there's a sacred island in Japan where it is illegal to die. No one has broken that law, by the way, and died there since 1878.
Why? Do you know why?
No. I just know there is.
I'm not feeling very good. Well, you better get your butt in a boat.
Get off
you
here.
You cannot die here.
And people are more creative in the shower.
Yeah.
When we take a warm shower, we experience an increase in dopamine flow that make us more creative.
You know what? I've come up with a lot of great ideas while taking a leak. Is it the same thing?
No.
Warm.
It needs to be hitting you.
Well.
Is there a little splatterish going
splatter,
on?
maybe.
That's why you never wear flip-flops to a ball game.
That's right.
It becomes very unsettling very quickly how much splatter is hitting your feet.
Yes.
Just saying. There's knowledge nuggets. Big Dog 97.9. Time for
The Morning BJ. Jules is here as always. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
What do we got?
Who can shave 10 times a day and still have a beard?
Chris Purple Haze. I don't know.
A barber.
That was more like a riddle.
Right?
Yeah. That was a riddle-ish one.
We're not good at riddles. Thanks, Jules.
You are listening to the Chris Purple Haze and Bobby Show.
Big Dog 97.9 headed to school this morning. Hopefully this does not happen to you.
Yeah.
A wheel just fell off a moving school bus.
Yeah.
In Jacksonville, Florida, last Wednesday. Actually do have video, or the audio, I should say, of what happened inside the bus, or at least what it sounded like, and an interview of one of the parents.
Absolutely, she was frightened. She was panicking. It could have been a major accident when a wheel come off of any vehicle.
Yeah.
There's one person very freaked out.
There is, yeah. Sounds like
Multiple, but one is much
on a different level.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope, how many bus barn people are sitting there going, have we checked the lug nuts on these tires for a while?
I would have double checked.
I mean, they're probably fine.
Kick the tires a little just to make
What happened in this scenario to where a wheel comes off of a bus? That's a long way down.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine screaming a little bit. I think you might get a little nervous when that happens.
Well, there are no seatbelts, so you're gonna bounce around.
But you got them cool safety exits in the top
to fly out of. Yeah. I don't know. This is all I can think of this morning. You know, when you're thinking about a bus wheel flying off.
The wheels on the bus go all through the town.
Be safe.
Scoring in a few spaces, too.
A lot of scoring in at least one game, that's for sure.
Yep. We got the scoreboard wrap-up for you here this morning. I've got a game with high scoring. Congrats to Nevada, who put up 62 on Friday night, beating Springfield Catholic, giving up 7 points, gave up 1 touchdown.
Well, I've got one that'll beat that.
Okay.
Both teams, matter of fact. Neosho Willard, 79-72. That's not basketball.
Yeah.
That's football.
I don't know if the basketball game will get that high. Maybe it will, but dang.
79-72. It's the 5th highest combined score on the record books, and I'm sure there's some other records going to be broken in that game as well.
You would have to assume yards, touchdowns in a game, those sort of things.
79-72.
It's insane. This is a little more high school football score, like Monette losing to Reed Springs on Friday, 20-0.
Carl Junction over Ozark 42-21.
You talk about a defensive battle. Here you go. Lighthouse Christian at Pierce City, 9-7. Lighthouse wins.
Mount Vernon topped to McDonald County 31-7.
Congrats, Sir Coxie, picking up their first win of the year over Commerce, Oklahoma, 30-13.
Diamond lost a tough one against Ash Grove.
Yeah, and Webb City dropping their first one to Nix, a 42-19.
Big win for Carthage over Republic, 56-26.
And everything looks small in the grand scheme of things compared to Neosho this weekend. But Seneca still put up 44 points on Friday. That's pretty good. Beat Aurora 44-8.
And Lamar showed up on offense, scored 41 points. They showed up on defense. They put a big old 0 against Marshfield.
Dang.
So 48-0.
Yep, some big wins for local teams. Hey, if you're looking for local sports scores, you can always find them. JoplinSportsHub.com. Service of Zimmer Marketing. Check it out, JoplinSportsHub.com.
Also have Joplin over Branson. 34-3.
34-3. Nice.
It's a good start for them.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be checking in with more local high school action as the year goes along. Don't forget that JoplinSportsHub.com to stay up to date.
Are y'all ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass? What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
It's probably not a good idea to perform a dance routine during a sobriety test. Unless you're specifically asked to.
Show my agility, my balance.
I think they got to ask for it.
Oh, okay.
A 38-year-old woman in Florida named Amy was arrested back in April after she rear-ended another vehicle. The cop said she smelled of alcohol, but refused a breathalyzer. So they had her do a field sobriety test. Mm-hmm. Police footage of the arrest was just released. That's how we found out about this. And the video of Amy struggles to walk a straight line.
Yeah.
But then tries to impress cops by performing a dance routine.
Right.
Including some drunken pirouettes.
I can't walk straight, but watch this.
Well, watch this. Yeah, exactly. Watch me spin. One of the officers asked her to stick to the instructions. She said, "Oh, my God. You sound like my effing ballet coach." So apparently she didn't listen to ballet either.
Nope, probably not.
She also called the whole thing ridiculous.
Just like that, I bet.
Oh, she's been drinking. And said she would she should just be allowed to go home.
Yeah, well, of course. We're all innocent.
Yeah. She was cuffed, charged with DUI. This wasn't her first, by the way. She's also been arrested after refusing a breathalyzer 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They'll do it every time. When you got that on your rap sheet there, they can see that usually.
Yeah. No word if she tried to ballet with those cops.
No, probably not. This is probably a new tactic. If she'd have tried it and it failed last time, she might not have tried this time.
Well.
Yeah. Maybe on her third strike, we'll see if she does or not. Because she's a dumbass.
What a dumbass.
And based on the results, the average working stiff is anything but average.
Okay.
I won't get into the stiff part. You'll see what I mean from my list today. Top 6 shocking worker survey results.
Okay.
Top 6 shocking survey worker results. Number 6, 87% leave printer jams for somebody else to fix.
I don't know how. Oh no, it's broken. Walk away.
You can see the paper. If you don't see a paper jammed, like they're the basics, after that it's like, I don't know.
That's 100%. I usually tell somebody.
You can just yell out, "Printer's broke!
This is broken!"
And then you walk away.
Anybody?
Help me. Number 5, 62% mock all the action figures on the IT's cubicle. 4, 73% ignore the do not eat Post-it in the break room fridge.
I know that's been a fight at places before.
Yeah. Number 3, 56% of the HR directors have a photo of their cat.
Dogs for us, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, for us here, yeah. Number 2, 90% only attend a coworker's birthday party for the cake.
Yeah, there's cake. I'll go.
Yeah. Top 6 shocking worker survey results. Number 1, 0% think your probably wine coffee mug is clever.
I thought it was cute.
There's your, I think not so shocking, actually, survey results today in your top 6 list.
You're listening to the Chris Purple Hayes and Bobby Show.
Big Dog, 97.9. Well, it used to be the 3 R's, reading, writing, arithmetic, which that tells you where school's screwed up in the beginning. It's 3 R's. Only one of those 3 words has an R to kick it off. What the hell?
They all have an R in it.
Yeah,
no, I don't know.
There's an E here, but only after this, and then an I and whatever. Now, 3 R's, reading, writing, arithmetic. I'm not a good speller at all, but I know they don't start with R.
Yeah, well.
Now schools.
Spelling wasn't one of the 3 R's. That's the deal. Just writing. Didn't say you had to write it correctly.
Yeah. Many schools have come up with a new strict bathroom policy now. And they're calling it to the 9 R's.
Oh, that's so many. All right. What are the 9 R's of the toilet?
If you would like to use the restroom at this school, you have to follow the 9R system. 1, you have to realize.
Oh, I got to pee.
That is right. The restroom passes are intended for emergency uses only.
Okay. I really got to pee.
Yeah. 2, you have to request.
I'd like to go pee.
Permission to use the restroom.
Okay.
Very good. Number 3, relinquish cell phone.
Oh, there's a hang up for a lot of high school kids right there. But it's stuck to my hand.
Yeah. I don't think it comes off. Number 4, remember.
That I have to go pee?
The answer to the quick question.
What is that?
Number 5, return.
I still don't understand step number 4.
Approximately within 8 minutes.
I don't like that.
Where does he think he's going? When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Sometimes 8 minutes, if it is an emergency, I don't know if that's enough time.
Yeah.
And I don't have my phone to call you to tell you, hey, I'm going to be a couple more minutes.
Number 6, recite.
The bathroom oath of conduct or what?
The answer to the quick question.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
Number 7.
Neither does he.
Retrieve cell phone.
Oh, okay. Retrieve cell phone. That's good. Not proof that you went to the bathroom.
Right.
Here you go.
Here you go, Miss Duncan.
I brought it back.
I poo-pooed.
I showed you. See?
I poo-pooed right here. You see it?
Can I go wash my hands?
8, realize. Now, again, it's also number 1, so don't get confused. Number 1 and number 8 are both realize. The excessive emergency trips to the restroom will be cause of conduct, parent or guardian out of concern of possible health issues.
Okay.
So if you're constantly having to go, we got to call the parent because you might have health issues.
What did that mean? I passed out. I don't know. All right, fine.
And number 9, relief.
I think
you
that comes
experience
after
relief.
like step 3 or something like that.
Yeah, I think they've got it all out of order. There's 2 realizes, and also the answer to the quick question.
Yeah, and we don't know what that means.
And nowhere on here does it say what the quick question is.
Am I going to make it? Am I going to make it?
Unless it has something to do with, I think it's remember, number 5, the 8 minutes. And then the next one is recite, back in number 5, the 8 minutes.
Okay.
So there you go.
It's a lot of steps for restroom usage.
Yeah. I think a little too many.
Yeah. Especially the 8-minute rule. Enough time sometimes.
It's ridiculous.
Is that are they considered nice things?
I don't know. I was just throwing something out there. Thanks for all the bickering. We've now lost Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne.
Yeah.
We've lost them. They previously announced that they're moving back to the UK. In a recent interview, they explained why. Sharon says, quote, America has changed so dramatically or drastically. Yeah. There's nothing united about it. We've changed, and they're moving on.
They're going back to...
Ozzy added, everything's effing ridiculous here. I'm fed up with the people getting killed every day. God knows how many people have been shot. It's effing crazy. Yeah. So, I don't know. They live here and there, so I don't know if you can...
Yeah, I already kind of thought they lived there. I mean, I knew they probably spent a lot of time here.
They spent more time here because she was on TV at the time, and he was doing stuff. For the most part, they have houses both places. But.
Forgive me. I forget about Sharon's TV career because it's not exactly something I've watched closely, but I guess that is true.
Also, Ozzy seems to be confronting his mortality because he actually then wrapped it up by saying, he says, quote, I don't want to die in America, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But he's from England, so that makes sense.
I got you. Yeah.
A lot of people were taking this, wrong, I think. I think he was saying, I'm from the UK.
Yeah.
And so we need to move back to the UK. Like, in other words, I don't want to be buried in Forest Law Cemetery, I guess. I'm English. I want to be back in England.
Okay.
So I think that's where a lot of this is coming from and why they're really moving to England. Unfortunately, I hate to say that, but
Ozzy really is.
I don't know
thinking
how
he's
much
that close, huh?
I think maybe he's contemplating. When you start thinking about it that hard, we probably should move back to the UK because I don't want to. I want to be buried there because that's where I'm from.
I hope it's just for the people argue too much here and we want to get away from it. I hope it's that, not that Ozzy's about to die.
Same.
But it doesn't seem likely because we're talking about a family that was like made super famous to a whole different group of people for arguing on TV.
Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. The MTV Video Music Awards aired last night. The show kicked off with a 30-minute special explaining to MTV viewers what a music video is. Burning Man is taking place right now. Just in case you can't make it but still want to enjoy the experience, put on an annoying song, drop acid, and sit in a pile of dirt. Tom Holland is reportedly the front-runner to be the next James Bond. There will be changes, like instead of a martini, he'll saunter up to the bar and get a juice box. Moderna sued Pfizer for stealing their COVID vaccine technology. This will be the biggest clash of druggies in court since Johnny and Amber. This is not headline news.
About Rock Loma tickets. I know we got the Big Dog app. There'll be multiple ways with that.
I just got a notification
Dog
on
Pound.
the Big Dog app.
Yeah, what'd that say?
It said, listen to Chris Purple A's and Bobby to win a pair of tickets now after Papa Roach.
Well, it's after Papa Roach.
I guess we'll do it.
You know what? We're not spinning the wheel or any of that kind of stuff. We're just going to do something.
Okay.
Seventh caller.
Okay.
Rock line. 659-9797. Seventh caller. Sound Effects Theater.
Ooh, yeah. Be ready to make some noise for us here.
Seventh caller. Sound Effects Theater could win Rock Loma tickets.
Are y'all ready, kids?
What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
You know, a honeymoon, it's a great opportunity to relax and enjoy anything your heart desires.
Should be, yes.
With the person you're married to, though.
Well, you didn't put that stipulation on it at first. Anything your heart desires.
But of all things, this is something you would never expect, I don't think. 40-year-old man in Florida, once again, was arrested on his honeymoon after he answered an ad for a prostitute.
Oh, yeah. Honeymoon wasn't going very well, it doesn't sound like.
Guess not. He left his new bride sleeping in their hotel room.
Oh, no.
And went out to meet the prostitute.
Oh, man.
She's sleeping.
Yeah.
He connected with her online at the hotel. But instead, he was caught up in a sting operation by the local police to crack down on sex trafficking. He was cuffed, taken to the station, and all 176 men were arrested in the sting operation.
Wow.
That's a lot.
I would think so. Vacation area, I assume.
I guess.
Maybe that's pretty common. Like, these dudes come down here to the beach and then they're looking for
It's
hookers.
honeymoon.
Well,
A sheriff joked, the only question here was, as a wedding guest, is it too late to get my gifts back?
wow. You were either like got an insatiable appetite or the honeymoon just was not going real great.
I think what happened. She fell asleep. He took the blue pill. I've got to do something.
He's like, yeah,
Come on.
I am getting laid tonight. And what he didn't know was it was by another guy in jail. Good job, dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Big Dog, 97.9 point of the show. We find out what we learned on the show today. Bobby, what did you learn?
There are maintenance people in all the schools checking the wheels on the bus right now. Bus loses a wheel last week. Scary scenario. We had the sound effects from it in the interview of one mother who was not very happy about the whole ordeal.
No.
I can understand why. So you check that out on the full podcast of the show later. What did you learn today?
Ozzy going back to the UK to die.
Mm-hmm. Well, we hope not.
I hope not. But the way he was talking, it sounds like he wants to go back to the UK because that's where he wants to die. Which anybody that says, well, I'm moving back because that's where I want to die, that does not sound good.
Feels like the end. When you know it's coming.
Hopefully it's still a ways off, but the way it made it sound, I'm not very confident.
Yeah, he's never going to. I'm probably never going to get to see him. Yeah. It was one of those things, like, I was so close that once.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, let's share one more laugh.
Gabriel Rutledge on his long-haired appearance.
This is a big night. You can't tell by how I'm dressed, but it's a big night. I can't dress nice with this hair and beard. I've tried. Does not work. I had to wear a suit to a wedding last year. I was walking down the street in my suit. A guy driving by yelled out his window, "Good luck in court!" And then I saw my reflection, and I was like, he's not wrong at all. It's either that or fun youth pastor. Those are my choices. I recently lost not really enough weight to clap for. Thank you. That's nice, but you shouldn't clap. It'll be back. When I lose weight, I'm not saying goodbye. I'm saying see you later. Until next time, old friend, bring bread.